El Miyabi's Endless Zone Zero. I'm down.
Oh my god, this
Uh,
fucking guy.
I get to be a catfish, so you know.
I get to be hungry on. So he's really running.
All right. Okay. So, hi, hello, welcome to session, everybody.
It does look so scuffed.
It looks so scuffed. It's so scuffed. So for you guys playing, like, literally nothing is going to be different than normal. Like, it's normal. You're fine. Nothing's changed. However, for anybody watching, and if you watch the VODs later, it's gonna be super scuffed because for some reason my Discord reactive images has decided to rate limit me. So now we're stuck with these yaps. So deal with it. We're good. Everything's just gonna function as normal otherwise. Anyway. Funny business. This happens sometimes. Like, my very last session with Regenesis during their first season, my reactive images wouldn't work at all. So there were no yaps whatsoever. So that sucked.
That was when the code itself broke.
That's when the code itself broke. I thought it was before I started using, I think, Fugu.
I did eventually fix it, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so, last time we left off, who wants to do the recap? You get your hero points. The juicy hero points.
So we were in the police station. We heard a gunshot go off, and some people started breaking in. Some weird shadow people and this look-see man. And we went to get our weapons, and we had some combat. I got to electrify a lizard man. That's important.
You did. Fried lizard. Juicy.
Actually, the important thing was this guy over here. I don't remember if he has a name, but the tree man.
He's not a tree. He's a tentacle man.
The tentacle man has convinced, or at least forced Finney to drop the book
or give up the girl.
Yes. Although we don't know that. So
You don't. Yeah, the rest of you don't know that yet.
this is going to be interesting.
All right. Yeah. So you may all give yourself a hero point. Rudy, you can give yourself 2.
Ooh, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, you're gonna want that.
I will say, Fo. Yeah. Grave is the only one with visual on Finney.
Yeah, Grave is right now the only one with the full visual on Finney.
And Finney is acting very weird, so Grave would want to make, like, I don't know, a skill check to determine what's going on.
Alright, so I will do that.
But after the Zealot's turn.
Yeah, after the Zealot's turn, so let us continue combat. I think you mentioned last time what your plan is for what Finney will do, so we will
It's a very funny plan.
we will continue combat as last time, up until your turn. So hang on, let me find my music. Alright, let's continue combat. Woohoo! Alright. Well, there's still a lizard man standing, so what will he do?
He can't get into here.
He can't get past you, no. Yeah, I know what to do. Alright, so Lizard Man will... Can't get there. I think he can still hit you from... here, though. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk him over here. And he will smite you.
Preemptive smite.
Yep. Smite with great vengeance. Hang on.
What did I ever do to you?
Alright, 2 actions. Because I'm assuming it's Channel Smite, rather than
Yep,
just, Divine Smite.
It is Channel Smite. So I smack you and then use a harm spell. Whee! Wait, what is this? Yeah, it's the correct one.
Of course you do that. Of course.
That should be a reroll. Da-da-da.
Oh, you're gonna force me to reroll?
Well, I'm saying someone should.
I mean, I have 2 hero points, but that's pretty much all I have.
I also have 2 hero points. Does anyone here have 3?
I do have 3. I could use a 2.
It would probably be pretty advantageous for us, our cleric, to not get a crit harmed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll use 2
Grave-
hero points to force him to
Grave
reroll.
Grave also has 2 hero points. I could have Grave spend that if you'd like. If you'd rather keep yours, Rudy.
No.
I also have 3 hero points because I haven't used them.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay, good. We have a sweet. Okay, good. We have a suite of hero points available to us.
Yeah.
We're
Man,
fine.
if only we had access to this shit in Avon vaults.
Yeah, there is a reason why I kind of allow hero points to carry over, because there are points where you probably want to make use of a lot of them.
I'll use my 2 hero points.
Force me
First.
to reroll? Alright.
Yep.
Rolls another crit, come on.
Oh gosh.
That's happened before, actually.
Whoa. Oh.
Shut up, PG.
Rolling again.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
still a
it's
hit.
not a
That's
crit.
Not a crit. Darn it!
Just a hit.
Oh
It's just a
god.
hit. So this is your normal damage, and then this will be the harm damage.
Now, does this work like a normal harm? Where
I think
this
it's
he has
just-
to make
I
a
think
fort
it's
save?
just-
Or
I
is
think
it like-
it's just, hang on, let me double check.
Go post channel smite.
Oh, so it's just this. So I'll just show you that because you know what it is. So I think it automatically does damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it automatically
Okay,
does
then-
damage, but it's just void.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's 2 actions.
No,
Cool.
fort save.
Okay. Okay, so it's out of actions then.
Yeah, he's out of action. So this is just gonna do that. I just rolled the
This is a one.
damage.
Is this a 1 action?
Yeah, it would be a 1 action.
harm?
I
Okay.
would assume, yeah, it's 1 action because it's
I
channeled
would
through the
hope
weapon.
so.
Because
I would hope
On
so.
hit.
single action
Yeah.
harm is touch. So you take another 10 damage, and that's a void.
Yeah, and plus the spell itself says on a hit you cast the 1 action version of the expanded spell to do damage.
Okay. Hey, I have to make sure. PF2. I've seen PF2E do weirder shit.
Alright, and that's the lizard man's turn.
Lizard
There's no-
man.
It is now Graves' turn. So, Finny is obviously acting weird, correct?
Yes. Very obviously.
So I will have Grave roll a perception check on you.
And Grave does have plenty of options. Where, he goes like right before me, so he could delay. Or act now.
Okay.
Sense motive. What is your
Deception DC or what?
Yeah, what is your
would it be?
deception? We'll go with deception DC.
Okay, Deception DC is plus 10.
Oh, you can't tell anything. Aside from you just acting weird.
He has 0 points though.
He does. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1. I know it's not I know it's not my resource, but
This is kind of important.
Yeah, it is kind of important. So I'll do that again. Wait, who am I making make this perception check? Why is it? Wait. Huh. No, wait, I have you checked. Why? Never mind, that
Hilarious.
explains why his perception was higher. Let's do that again. Okay, makes it this time.
So he can tell that something's going on with Finny after this weird cultist spoke to him.
Okay. I think. So that's one action to check. So I will have Grave use 2 actions to ready an action. He was gonna shoot you if you do anything that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Okay. So, Giga Brain Plan. Try and eat that shit, like, right here. If you could.
Yeah.
Right here, because I will happily drop my sword. Oh no, I don't even have to drop it. Drop would be free action. Is putting the sword away back into the gem an action cost?
Free action.
Well,
Actually.
Free
'Cause
action.
I count it
Excellent.
I count it as releasing your weapon or dropping your weapon.
Hey,
Excellent.
Fo.
Excellent.
Start class here.
Mhm.
Yep. Hi.
Go
Sir.
hog.
Oh,
The boy.
Anyway, Finny, it is your turn.
yeah. Depending on what Finny does, I might take a couple different actions. So
Yeah.
How far can I throw things?
I think that is a good question.
That's a good
I
question. Hang on.
don't actually know off the top of my head.
Because it only when it comes to throwing stuff, I only know for thrown weapons. Throwing
Yeah. I mean,
items.
you just throw it somewhere into the middle of the room. I'll be able to get it.
Okay. Treat any thrown miscellaneous item as a thrown bomb. Okay, so hang on. Throwing bombs.
Yeah, well, how are thrown bombs treated?
Chemical bombs. One moment.
I guess now Fo has to resolve what Starcloud's character would have been doing during all this.
How far can you throw these things? Hang on.
Well, look at the range increment first and foremost.
if Starclad, if you need a like
TLDR, what happened?
TLDR, yeah,
Feel free to ask.
we the quick TLDR is we're in the
Shadow
station.
creatures. It is midday.
It got
police
attacked.
station is getting-
Yeah, the police
station is
station
getting attacked
got
broad daylight.
We
by
did
Carter the
tell
Void Cultist.
we did tell what's her face that we have the Book of Horizons, and she is trusting us right now. Especially while the whole station is getting attacked. So
Yeah.
Okay, so, when throwing bombs, their range increment is 20 feet. So you can throw any item at 20, at range increments of 20 feet. Which is actually
so-
pretty decent.
Dead land right there.
So- Well, reminder, you can attack things outside of your range increment, just with an escalating -2 penalty
Yeah.
per range increment you go out of. So you could throw it to the middle of the room, with only a -2.
I'm not hitting anything though.
Yeah, you're not trying
So
to
you
hit anything.
can target an object.
Yeah, you can target an object or anything like that. The DC wouldn't be super high if you're just throwing to throw it.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you're trying to hit something, the DC would be a little bit higher because it's like calling your shots. It's like, oh, I'm gonna hit the backboard within the square of the basketball hoop, and then you throw it. which is very different from trying to just hit the backboard. So if you're trying to hit a specific spot, the DC would be higher than just trying to hit the damn thing in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say that much.
Oh, fuck it. Ah, fuck, I stole it. 20. Shit.
Yeah, you might have to spend all your actions to get this book, Alex.
That's fine. I thought I saw
So-
25 for it, but the last medium half-plate strikes again. Have your good armor's movement penalty strikes again.
Yeah. It's heavy. Okay.
That's medium, actually.
So, I am forced to give up the book. Alright.
Well, it was either give up the book or give up Montana.
I'm giving up the book.
Oh boy.
It just means you gotta go play fetch.
Alright, where are you tossing it to? Where's it landing?
I think I have to roll to see how. I think okay. A good way to handle this though is I have to roll to see how far I throw it.
Yeah, sure, I'll let you do that.
So it'd be one action to pull it out, and second action to throw over the head and land somewhere over here.
Mm-hmm.
So what check would that be?
I would just
Just a
make
normal
it
unarmed attack?
Yeah, an unarmed attack.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, that'll go minimum 20 feet. Did you want it to go
Okay.
further?
Kinda, but still.
Because the DC
How much?
the DC would have been
How much
15.
distance can we rinse? How much distance can we rinse from that 17?
You could throw it like 40. Because the DC would have been 15 if you wanted to throw it outside your range increment. It's really
Okay.
not that high.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
do that, 'cause
I'm being
that'll-
transparent here because, you know, your entire plan hinges on this, and again, the DC wouldn't have been that high.
Okay.
I mean, Finney's
I
not
forget
exactly
through.
strong, but again, 15 I think is a
No,
fair
it's
DC.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess foe will determine where the book lands. Because I'm aiming for, like, around right here.
Oh, where are you aiming for? Oh, okay. I mean, you can throw it where you want to throw it, and it'll land there.
In that case,
Yeah.
yeah, just right
Yeah,
here.
you'd be right there, big pog.
Also, yeah, you can go ahead and finish your act. I just need to retrieve the bunny because he went somewhere he's not supposed to. 1 second.
Okay.
Act. Do we know if the Luxie Man has reactive strike?
I'm not
How
sure.
about they?
I
Are we?
don't think
It's
we
a while.
check.
Okay, so reaction, put sword away, action raise shield, action stride, action pick up book with free hand. I think that's what my turn's looking like.
Well, yeah, picking up stuff does cost an action.
Yeah, I know. Putting away my sword is a free action,
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
as Poe said. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me look at the encounter checker. Okay, you go right after me. You think
Yeah,
you'd be able
no.
to make it to the book?
Yeah, no. I have stride ground move of 20 feet, and
Okay.
if GG, and if it goes right here or right here, I can reach it within one move action.
Okay. And then last
Alright.
action, close the door.
Hey! Son of a bitch.
I'm
Mission
hoping
fulfilled.
Ignacio.
Slammed his door.
So, where'd you throw the book? Right here?
Right here.
Right here? Alright, let me mark that for you.
I'm hoping Ignacio takes out the Luxie Man so we don't have to worry about any reactives.
There you go. Book is right there.
Yeah, we don't know if he has any reactive stuff.
No, we don't.
Ignacio has reactive. Luxie Man, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, and that's the worrying part at the moment.
I'd say go for it anyways. This is more important.
Of course, yeah. I can always raise my shield. I mean, as I said, I intend to raise my shield before I move.
Alright, it is Ignacio's turn. And let's see.
Focus on him. I'm going to go for the book. Since Finny just apparently threw it.
Ignacio.
Well, Finny was surrounded.
Ignacio will nod at you, Pent, and adjust the grip on his weapon and take a swing at the Looksy Man. Alrighty. Actually, hang on. Let me see what his whirling swipe does, because I need a refresher. I think his whirling swipe only really is good if he's surrounded.
Does in fact sound like a cleave of some sort.
Yeah, no, it's better if he's surrounded, but he can still suppress. So, hang on. Normal attack. Wata.
Oof.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Ugh.
But... oh, he does have backswing on it. So he'll just attack again. Takes a reduced penalty. Oh, son of
Nope.
a bitch! Huh.
Looksy Man's dodging.
Yeah.
You'd be dodging.
I think he will try and move and block the way. A little bit. Where would you like him to move, ideally, if he's going to run interference?
Well, there's the cultist guy down here. They're kind of a bad problem.
Yeah, but that's a little far out of his range, since he does use two of his action. If anything, he could, step right here, in theory, just to make the
Yeah, sure.
Estica
I'll have him-
diagonal after.
Yeah, I'll have him move here to kind of run interference for you, and that'll be his turn. Alright, Ocho. What would you like to do?
Wait, no. Ignacio, why'd you
flanking.
move there?
Oh, actually, you know
the-
what? That would have been so much better. I could have moved him here to begin with, and he'd have been flanking. Shit, I forgot.
Tragic.
Okay. Can I see what the tentacle man, like, what is he doing at this moment? The book has been thrown, and like Ocho's like, what the hell is Finny doing? And like looks at the tentacle man. Can I just see what he's doing?
Oh yeah, this does not require any perception check at all or any actions on your part. So, I don't know why I didn't say this before, but scatterbrain. So, the tentacle man, as soon as Finny throws the book, you hear kind of a guttural roar of surprise as it goes sailing over his head to the middle of the room, and is not able to react in time to try and grab it. And then Finny slams the door in his face. And you hear him yell, "Get the book at all costs!" in a weird, reverberating tone. So, all of the other enemies that are left standing in the room, you see them stare at where the book is currently. And
Okay.
you get the impression that if they get a chance, they will go for it. So, it's
Okay.
either get the book or take out the enemies as fast as possible.
There's also that guy that's low HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to see all their HP now.
Okay. I'm going to trust that Pent is going to go for the book. Out of character, I obviously know you're going to go for the book,
Yeah.
but I'm going to trust that you're going to go for the book, and then what's it? 5.
To do thing, but trust me, you can trust him to do the right thing.
Yeah. What would be better? I think right here. That's 20. Yeah, that's 25. So that's. I should have just. Hold on.
It's okay.
Oops. Should be
Also,
here.
as a note,
That's
you
25.
can actually pass through ally squares and it doesn't count against your. Well,
Yep.
like, you can pass through ally squares. You don't have to go around them.
Oh goddamn!
It's fine.
All right, let me
Yeah,
redo that.
It's fine. Yeah, as long as you don't end your movement in their square, you can just pass through them.
All
There
right,
you go.
cool. I will be right here, and I will actually do something a little different. So, I found out that the weapons I have, the guns, have a reload speed of 0, which means that's a free action. And my little amigo has just run out of ammo, so I will reload it with the frost ammo. It now has frost ammo in it. And I am going to use... I don't know if I'll be able to use Devise a Stratagem for this specifically, because last time I think you said it, that the water's still falling from the fire that happened, the sprinkler system.
Yep.
And so I want to try to shoot this frost ammo at the tentacle guy's feet and try to freeze it in place, or at least make it harder for him to move. Because I don't think he's going to waste another spell slot on a teleport right away.
Overwatch creative thinking.
Yep.
So I don't know if I'll be able to use Devise a Stratagem for that.
Actually, you know what? You can, actually. Because it's frost ammo, the cold damage is part of the attack. It overrides your normal damage, so you'd be able to freeze him. I think I would have to have him make a fortitude save to resist it.
Yeah. I mostly don't want to freeze
yeah.
all of him in place, just his feet, so or his legs, to try to
Sure.
make his movement harder.
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll do the Devise a Stratagem. Go with that.
He's thinking.
Ignore that D20. And then actions. Okay. Yes.
That is a hit.
Sweet. I know it says 0-6, but I just reloaded, so I don't know what... Hold on. There we go.
He's fine.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Damage. Where is cold? And cold, just to make sure.
We'll still say it's cold.
Yeah, it'll still be cold damage. Don't worry about it. I just add the +5 damage from the
weakness.
The weakness. Alrighty. And so let me apply the damage first. So that'll be 11. You know I'm bad at math when I have to actually pause and think about that. That's how you know I'm bad at it. So takes that much damage, and then I'll go ahead and have him roll a fortitude save to resist being frozen. DC for this, I will say, will be 15.
Okay.
Let's hope his fort isn't that high.
Yeah.
I mean, they found their dex is pretty good, and their will's also probably. No, that's unfortunate.
Makes it unfortunately. However, he's not frozen. He is slowed. So.
Okay, let's go.
So his movement speed will be reduced by 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since I used Devise a Stratagem, I'll use the shared stratagem. I don't know who's gonna who wants this. I don't think any of us are immediately dealing with him.
Well, probably Hexa.
All right, I'm giving this to Hexa.
Jesus.
Oh, funny.
So now if you try to hit him, he's got off guard.
The Luxie man?
Yeah, no, Tentacle Man.
Oh, alright, noted.
And I still have one action.
Investigators get a lot of actions.
Indeed they do.
Um. What do I have in the other gun? It is. Oh, it's still the Gale ammo. Sure, I'm gonna shoot the other lizard man with my other gun.
That mount.
And that takes the one penalty, right? So it's the second option.
That's
Yep,
the
that would be
second
the
option.
second option. Yep.
Gotcha.
And this will not be with devise a stratagem, so you will not apply your intelligence modifier to this attack.
Mm-hmm.
Dun,
Dexterity.
dun.
Yeah. Yeah, this should be normal.
Dang it.
Dang
It was
it.
a miss, unfortunately.
He's so close to dead, too. Oh, wait, you targeted the wrong one.
Oh, did I?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh. What is his DC? Because I
Let
hit
me
16,
see.
so I don't
you
know.
hit 16. Let me double check. Unfortunately, that is a miss either way.
Dang. Alright.
Darn.
That is it for my turn then.
Alright. Pent. What would you like
Oh.
to do?
All right. Sees the book. Says, "All right, sword. Goodbye." Flicks that thing off to the side like a Genshin character. It gone.
Oh,
And just gave Vengeance PTSD. Right. I am going to then raise a shield. Then for my first actual action, second action, I am going to actually get back on that selector. Stride 20 feet. If you are going to take an attack of opportunity, now is the time to do so, or forever hold your peace.
Looks like man lets it go.
He just looks at
Alright.
It just looks
Either
at you.
doesn't have it, or is exceptionally stupid.
Well, Rudy
One of the
moved
two.
by him and he didn't proc it.
you. True. Yeah.
That's true. Last action. Reach over, pick up a book. Hold it close to chest. It is my book. Oh yeah, also I go for 2. Because of fast heal.
Yeah, the book is now in your possession, Pent.
Wow. Alright. End of turn.
Ooh.
Before you do that, make me will save. No, I'm kidding.
No, no.
No. You don't need to make any saves. You're fine.
You would joke about doing that to me mid important fight, huh?
Yep. Sorry, I like making people
Fair enough.
paranoid. Hexa, where are you? Oh shoot! Oh no, you're not dead. You're fine. Oops. I clicked
you
the
just
wrong
do?
button.
Just look over. It's like Hex. Okay, just dead in there.
No, I clicked
Hi.
the dead marker on the encounter tracker.
This Family Guy
That's
posed.
crazy.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're not dead.
I'm pretty sure I got my stuff from the lockup, right?
Yep,
Yeah, you did.
got it.
Okay. What can I do? What can I look up? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck. Just gonna walk up to the look-see man. And then I will touch him with this.
Oh.
I just tap him on the shoulder and say, hey.
I'll warn you, he has resistant fire because the sprinklers.
Yeah, the sprinklers are active.
Yeah,
It's true. You
I
should probably
mean,
not use that.
he's almost dead. I just want to be funny.
Yeah, damage is damage.
I just want to be funny.
Alright, go ahead. You're gonna do ignition
3d4.
melee, right?
Yeah.
Okie
And
dokie.
then, yeah, I guess it's an attack roll. Oh, it
That
hit.
is a hit.
Alright,
Very nice.
Good.
targeted the wrong creature,
I
but
tell
still.
you
You targeted the wrong
Wait,
creature,
what?
but you targeted the
I'm-
wrong creature, but it's still a hit.
Wait,
You're
what?
fine. It targeted
Wait,
the lizard man,
Mhm.
but it's still a hit anyway. You're fine.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. So
That's 4 damage, though.
that's 4 damage. So
Yeah.
we do half. So I'll just click.
It was
half
funny. It was funny. That's
Takes
all.
4
That's all I got from it.
You hear the hiss of steam as the water around the Luxie Man evaporates. It doesn't do nearly as much damage, but there is slightly less water around your vicinity than there was before. He is no longer afflicted, or he no longer has the fire resistance.
Okay, noted.
Alright.
That's all that I can.
Oh boy.
Could have done something
Oh,
better,
hey.
but well.
Look whose turn it is now! Ha 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 ha! No, wait, hang on a second. It is the Luxie Man's turn. Time for some revenge. Woohoo! I do have. Ooh. Okay.
Look, see.
He's going to cast Shocking Grasp on you,
Cast?
Hexa.
Did I hear
However-
AOP? Did I hear?
Yeah, Ignacia will take that AOP.
Do it, yeah.
So
All part of the plan,
Ignacio-
guys.
Ignacio will perform a punitive strike on the Luxie Man.
So big
Take a-
brained.
Yeah, take a massive swing. And
He just can't hit.
still misses. Why is he?
Oh my God.
one job. You
did have
had
one
one
job.
job, Ignacio.
Anyway,
Can I make him
re-roll?
re-roll? Can I make him re-roll?
You can.
I mean,
I'd be down to give up 2 of my hero points for this.
Ooh.
are you sure you want to give your hero points to Ignacio?
Do it.
Alright, alrighty. Ignacio will re-roll that. You just want to see him do big damage, don't you?
Yeah.
I just need to be vindicated.
No.
Wait,
Oh
wait,
my
what
God.
the heck is going on here? Hang on.
Wow.
Hang on.
Let's
Why-
go.
How am I always hitting 15? What the hell's going on here?
Oh,
Let me test that
no.
again to make sure it's not my imagination. Okay.
Watch, yeah, I
he
did.
can
15.
hit.
15. 15.
Happens
Yeah.
to me all the time as well.
I was kind of worried because 15, 3 in a row? What?
No, he did it 4 times in a row.
He did it 4 times in a row?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Bro
no,
is
that's weird.
bugging.
It's just a dice.
Bro is bugging for real.
It's
Yeah,
happened
no,
to
I
me
had
as
to-
well. It's like NPC just rolls like the same number 3, 4 times in a
Yeah.
row. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I
Anyway.
was worried. Anyway, Ignacio
zapped.
tries to take a swing, but the spell goes through anyway, so you're gonna get zapped, Hexa.
Okay.
So, where is that? I believe it's an attack roll.
You have to do an attack roll to make it hit.
Good.
That is a hit, but I don't believe it is a crit.
Also, you
Ew.
have to roll a DC 7 flat check to cast that spell.
Wait, do I?
Stupefied.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Hang on. So I have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
It's a
Super
what,
fight
DC?
coming in clutch.
So I have to beat 5. All right.
You're beaten. They go through.
I guess they're DC 5's not that hard to beat. So roll damage. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. You take 15 damage,
Cool.
Hexa.
Oh, that's
Ew.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
actually,
more
no, wait. Oh, no.
15s.
Actually, no,
Is
there's
it? Wouldn't it be
no...
20 or
No,
no
there's
water?
no water around you anymore, so you do not take any extra damage from that.
Hey,
Thankfully.
see, it actually saved me. It actually saved me.
Big brain move!
Totally calculated.
And Luxie Man still has, I think, one action left, and he will do just, I think, a normal attack on Ignacio. That map. What is this? Okay. Ah, that is a miss. Alright, that's his turn. Alrighty, Tentacle Guy's turn.
The
Seeing
looking and
as-
bleeding.
Oh yeah, he is. Hang on, I forgot to roll that. That is still a fail, and he's still bleeding out.
Take the damage.
Let's
Yep, I will
go.
take the damage. Chip damage does not seem like a lot, but it's hard to
Dax.
get rid of.
It's adding
It's
up.
Dax, trust. It's Dax.
And it stacks. Yeah, it stacks.
It'll matter later, trust.
Alrighty.
The demon is slowed.
Also, thank you for the raid, Eldritch Stream. Thank you. Anyway, so Tentacle Guy's turn, and he is slowed. Well, and I wouldn't say slowed. He has a status penalty to his movement.
He said 10.
Yeah, and that brings his movement down to 15. Ouch.
Go.
What can I do here? Oh, I still have. No, not that. What does that do? Not that.
Waste your spells.
DM is thinking.
Yeah, DM is thinking. I don't
Do
want
it.
to use that. Oh, I have so many spells, but I can't use some of these. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I want to do now. Alright. The tentacle guy will cast Noise Blast. So, 10-foot burst, it'll be about right here. So,
Checks out.
there we go.
It's gonna deafen you. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh good. Oh
So
great.
this will get the three of you. So Pent, Ocho, and Ignacio. So Fortitude save, please, for both of you, and I'm gonna roll for Ignacio.
Yes.
This is Arcane.
Okay. That's pretty
Eat it.
good.
So yeah, success, and I believe those are all six. Oh, hang on, no. Ignacio doesn't make it.
Oh no.
No.
So both of you take half damage, and Ignacio takes full, and he is deafened.
Oh no. So half of that would be 7.
Yep.
Okay. I'm also bad at math.
Not nearly as bad as me, I think. I am the worst. Alright. And yeah, that's half damage for you as well, Pent.
Yeah, that is 7.
Mm-hmm.
7, 7, 7.
That's 2 actions, and then he's going to very slowly start making his way over to where the book is.
Ever so slowly walking. Oh.
Yeah, he's hobbling his way over very slowly. And you hear the robed figure hiss at you, Pent. Give me the book.
No,
It's his turn.
I don't think I will.
Alright, Lizard Man time. Door's shut. I could just open it up again.
You really could.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. First action, step over here. Actually, no, wait. I can just open it from over here. Never mind. I'm gonna just... First action, open door.
I'm hiding behind the wall. You can't hit me. No.
Second, okay, that's fair. Second action, step in front of door. Third action, smack Finny in the face.
Oh God, Finny, no.
I'm in danger. I mean, very much danger.
But this is what happens when you close doors in front of people. You have to waste actions opening them up and attacking. Smack. It's not
What
a
else
crit
am I
this
gonna do?
time.
That's pitiful damage.
Oh God, why is it so tiny? That's.
Never
I
mind.
make a show of being threatening. Lizard Man waves mace and smacks you in the head. And it just bonks you a little bit. It's not that bad. Anyway, that's his turn.
Okay. I have a plan to waste actions on the big guy. But well, let's see what Grave does. Let's see. Enemies are in sight now.
Yeah, I think after seeing what you did, I don't think Grave would try to shoot you. You bought time, which is good. Alrighty. Grave. I'm not familiar with Gunslinger, so I apologize. So. Grave has shock ammo mag.
Shoot Tentacle Man and arc over onto the Lizard Man. Shoot.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I think Grave will do that. So, attack Tentacle Man. There we go. Attack! Oh, hang on, I have to reload it. One moment. So, one action reload. Second action shoot. Yeah, no, that's getting hero pointed. That's getting hero pointed.
100% kill rate? Huh?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Only 8 damage, but it'll...
Hey, that might kill the Lizard.
It'll arc over to Lizard Man over here. Because of all the water. So... damage for this guy. And then damage for this guy. Oh.
Yes, damage.
Hey.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
So, here's what happens, Finny. You hear another gunshot and a shattering of glass in the room behind you as another one of Graves' bullets streaks through the air and almost right past your head. and you see an arc of electricity crackle as the bullets hits the tentacled cultist. And then you see another arc of electricity as it bounces back over to the lizard man in front of you, and his body spasms violently, and then he drops to the floor dead. That's one threat gone. You're safe, relatively.
Sort of.
All right. That is Grave's turn. Grave will also reload again for next round, and that's his turn. All right, Fenny, what would you like to
Hi.
do? Hi.
Very, very dangerous possibilities. Okay. It's probably about time I break up some spell slots. I could probably one action heal myself, though. Because right now, I gotta do some things to help out the party. Alright. Okay. I could fear the big guy.
Their will saves are probably pretty good.
All of my spells are pretty much will saves.
Tragic.
That's how clerics are.
Indeed.
I can also agitate them and force them to move every turn.
Agitate's fun because, again, scatterbrained GM. If I forget to have them move, that's a lot of damage that can rack up.
Yeah. Or of course in the field or will save, so yeah. Okay. I will cast. Actually, I think this is better. I'm a cast a fear on them.
Ooh.
Because if they crit fail, they will have to flee.
Ooh, yeah, very nice.
I've yet to cast one of these, so I think it's a good time to do so now. Okay. DC 20 will save, please.
We'll save, alrighty.
That is a 22.
Yeah, unfortunately. He's still
They were frightened one.
though.
Okay.
Still good.
Does anybody have any extra hero points to force them to reroll? It'd be funny.
I only
I
have
have
a singular.
Yeah.
only
I have
one.
two.
Is that worth?
I don't think it's worth,
Saving some
honestly.
real. Yeah, probably not. It's only a first level fear.
I don't have third level spells yet. Okay, and I am going to last action heal myself with a basic heal.
Ew. Alright.
This will probably be very low healing. Great job. 2 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I rolled
bare
minimum. I rolled.
ouch.
Jesus.
Reroll that.
Yo,
Can I-
GM, can we hero point the D10?
I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Oh
No.
no.
Wait, hang on, wait.
Fucking hell,
fine.
dude. Holy.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can actually reroll damage or
I
healing.
tried,
This-
okay.
And this is why we don't one action heal spell, because
Ouch. It's so
wow, it's bad.
It's fine. It's honestly fine.
This is fine. Okay. Let's see if poor Ignacio can finish this guy off. Or would you rather him try to go for this guy?
Go melee with the guy so he can reaction A up if he casts any more spells.
That is a good point. What is
Looksy man
Ignacio's
isn't as
speed?
threatening right now. This guy is more threatening.
Oh, Ignacio's movement speed actually is not too bad. It's 30. Okay.
stop him in his tracks as best as you can.
Oopsie.
That was 15 movement, I think.
Yeah, so he can get here. So 1 action stride. 2nd action, let's see if he's gonna do any better.
Will threaten to matter. Let's see.
I'm hoping it matters.
It did.
There you go!
Hey! Oh my
There we
god. I feel like it's the first time he's hit in a while.
Holy fuck!
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, crystal in this game can get ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely bonkers.
It's especially ridiculous if you're playing something like a rogue or fighter. Fighter does
Ooh, yeah.
big damage. Ignacio is a soldier, which is a fighter that has more, ranged capabilities and suppression. So, oh my god.
I crit 4 times in a row yesterday. I can't complain.
So, Ocho and Pent deciding to leave the Luxie Man to Hexa and you guys. You see him dash past you and towards the tentacled cultist. And as he's dashing through the water that's raining down from the sprinklers, you see him take a huge, massive swing at the cultist and takes chunks out of him, and blood starts spurting out of the wounds and dripping to the floor. He is not doing too good anymore.
Any heal spells?
And then Ignacio, I believe, still has 1 action, and he will attack again. His backswing, and it's a miss, unfortunately. So that's his turn.
Can't win them all.
All right,
Okay.
Cho, what would you like to do?
Two targets.
Yeah, first one, I'm gonna devise a stratagem against this guy, the Tentacle Man again. Hit him with the frost ammo. I don't know why I keep hitting that. It's not. Hold on, move that out of the way.
Also, don't forget that you have, whenever you devise a stratagem, you have free recall knowledge.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll need it necessarily at this point. He seems pretty low on HP.
Yeah. I'm just reminding you.
27 hits. So, roll that damage.
Ooh, that's
There
a
we
nice
go.
amount of damage. And it's also an additional 5 since he's standing in water. So that's 18.
That might kill it, honestly.
Hang on, I didn't apply the weakness, so hang on. Eek.
That might kill it.
Okay, so
Yep, that's
Hey.
good.
Murder.
Ocho, how do you want to finish off this cultist?
Yeah, seeing Ignacio take a big swing at it, likely shattering some of the ice that was on him, like kind of moving him, stopping him from moving too much. Which was just like, you're ruining all my hard work! Peeks over and takes aim, shoots dead in the center, and like just freezes his body as he falls over and shatters.
Excellent, very nice.
And I still
Also
have
for
one more
yeah.
action. So I will go ahead and take a shot at the Luxie Man.
Mm-hmm.
True.
No int
Same
and
weapon.
minus.
But he hits anyways.
That still hits.
Hey.
Yep. That's still a hit.
He's rolling good for once.
Hey,
Holy shit!
it's pretty good on
You're above
damage too. Yeah,
The above average. Oh, actually, exactly average damage.
yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
Double kill.
Double kill.
Bro
Ocho,
picked
how do
up
you
a
want to?
quick 2-piece. Goddamn.
How do you want to do this one, Ocho?
After seeing the tentacle man be shattered, he's feeling himself, and he's like, he points directly at the Lixie man, and he's just like, I need you to get out of here. This has been a long, long day. And he just shoots.
Ocho.
It's high noon. It's high noon.
Ocho.
And
As
face
your
palms with the book.
as,
You just hear her loud tongue.
as your bullet pierces the Looksy man's torso, you see him explode in a cloud of inky black shadow that
Ooh.
seems to drip onto the floor into a viscous puddle. But he's no longer there. And this encounter is officially over. Woohoo!
Oh gosh, that hurt a lot.
Oh my god.
Painful combat foe.
Yeah.
You managed it pretty well. Well done.
Hold on. Immediately, because I can see that Hex is hurt. I'm gonna do some battle medicine real quick.
You can just
It'll
see
be
her
treat
eyes
wounds.
twitching.
Yeah, do trained. Roll that. Okay. It's not a lot of healing, but
That's crazy.
Man,
At least the eye twitching stopped.
yeah.
man, okay. Where a little hurt. It's ouchy.
Ugh.
Oh, did the guy fuck off?
So, as combat ends, the remaining cultists in other parts of the building seem to flee the scene. The officers have got them beat back so far. And after a while, you see Artoria return from elsewhere in the building. She has Watson in tow this time. She orders someone to shut off the sprinklers, which, after a couple of minutes, the rain that seems to be coming from the ceiling stops, but leaves the floor covered in water and the remnants of blood and whatever inky black substance these creatures were made of.
Glad we're not paying for this squad.
Artoria looks a little worse for wear, but she orders Watson to start patching people up. Which seems kind of weird, but Watson seems to have some sort of healing tech installed in him. She's applying to the wounded.
This is the second time I've seen a robot that can heal.
Artoria raises an eyebrow.
It is a Saint Bernard dog.
What? I saw
robot thing.
a viewport once.
Vinny, why'd you throw the book?
Ugh. That guy hit me with something that made me real dizzy,
Oh,
forcing me to either give up the book or give up Montana. And I did what I felt was right.
good thinking. Yeah.
Can I check if my parents are still here?
Oh,
Yeah, you
that
can
would
go
be
ahead and
good.
check.
Alright. Let's see.
Is it safe though?
Oh, we'll see.
As Hexa begins walking
Takes a little
off.
peek, sees around the corner.
So, Hexa, as you walk through the halls, it's dark in the hallways. I mean, it's still broad daylight, but the lights are out because you shut them
You
off.
you
But
turned them off, yeah.
Yeah.
and the sprinklers seem to have gone off in here as well. And you see signs of battle scorch marks in the floor, the walls, the ceiling, bullet holes everywhere from the discharge of the officers' firearms, among other things. And you also see the corpses of the cultists that were defeated by the other officers. But your parents are not among them.
And I'm pretty sure I saw them in this room, right?
Yeah, you saw them. Well, you saw your mother in that room.
Yeah. Just gonna take a look in here.
The holding cell is conspicuously empty. It looks like there was someone in here before, even if only recently. But there's no one in here now.
You could do something like review the footage.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I would like to check the camera for where they went.
Alrighty. So going through the camera footage. Going through the camera footage, you see that at some point during the station battle, you're not exactly sure when. Everything was very chaotic and it all happened so fast. But probably before they breached the doors to the bullpen, your parents made their getaway. The shadows liberated both of them from their cells. And in the footage, you see them escaping down this hallway and to the right to the rear entrance, which remains open.
Nice. I'm just gonna go back to the party.
It's not over yet.
Nope. My parents got away.
That must have been their secondary goal then.
Yeah. And
Unfortunate.
when I was looking through the cameras, it looked like they were really focused on the holding cells area where they were. And now they're just off to who knows where.
And your parents know of us. So
And the book. And I'm sure they're going to try to get it. Or at least maybe
Right.
they have an understanding of where they're supposed to go with the book.
maybe I wouldn't put it past them. Still, they've made their move, and they made their move and brazened in broad daylight, and it has
Oh.
failed.
Yeah.
The only thing that got out were prisoners.
Well, it's not necessarily our problem. Hopefully.
It kind of is. We have the book.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are discussing this, you see Artoria fold her arms over her chest and purse her lips deep in thought. There's a frown on her face. This is definitely not a good situation. The fact that they were so bold as to conduct an attack in the middle of the day on a police station, no less. All for that book. And she nods to the book in your hands.
Hmm.
They're only gonna grow
And we'll,
bolder from here out.
And we'll summarily drop it into his spacious pouch.
Yeah, I guess it's best you keep onto it for now, though. They can sort of manipulate minds, those cultists.
That makes sense. Their the deity of choice is one of madness, is he not?
Indeed.
So,
But there's also something weird.
what would that be, Vinny?
They not only wanted me to give up the book, they also gave me the option to give up Montana.
Probably because she was close to it as it was, or was on the topic of it.
Wage Montana over.
No, she...
Moving
not
blood.
that. no, don't worry about the blood. The blood's not moving.
Whoa!
As everything sort of calmed down afterwards, she hesitantly makes her way over after you mentioned that they were after her. Huh? They wanted me?
That's what they
Really?
said. Yeah.
Huh. I... That's strange. I don't think I uncovered anything super crucial to what they need to do. I don't know why they'd need me.
Hmm.
And
Hey, Pat.
she pauses for a moment, and then her face lights up as if she's recalling something. Oh, I think I might know why now. She
You do?
nods to the book. Or, well, she nods to Pent, who has the book in his possession.
Hey, Pat, can you pull the book real quick?
Well, let's look back out as he never actually got the chance to let go of it.
Montana will make her way over to you, Pent, and urge you
Let her
to
look at it.
flip the book. Yeah, she asks for the book.
Hand it over. He trusts her.
She flips open the book and flips it open to the instruction page, or the introduction page that you guys read before, and she starts reading it over. Yeah, see, here it is. It seems with the Book of Horizons, it needs to be taken to a place called the Isle of Galileo. But in order to find the Isle of Galileo, one needs the heart of a true explorer.
There's
Oh.
She lifts her shoulder in a shrug. I mean, considering my profession, I guess I qualify. Wouldn't be too hard for someone like me to find it.
You can find the island?
She makes a face, unsure. I mean, theoretically, yeah. I mean, I haven't tried before. There hasn't really been a need, but I mean, I know all the folklore. I have a pretty good idea of where it might be. It's not like it's some big, secretive, unknown place. Other people have visited it before, including followers of Galileo. You just need to be the right kind of person in order to find it. The adventurous type, the kind that seeks knowledge. You know, people who go seeking out adventure.
Hmm. Well, if we want to get this book far away from anyone and everyone, Our best bet is probably to get over there.
Well, Montana frowns. Are you sure? I mean, you guys have the book. It's not like they can do anything without it.
Oh, they'll keep trying.
They certainly will keep trying. You can
Victoria nods as well.
The door. They
Indeed.
have blown the cover. They've blown the cover on their entire operation with this attack. The entire world, the entire international police will likely have eyes upon this as soon as it's reported in.
Artorian nods gravely. Indeed, you're correct about that. As soon as word gets back to my superiors, they're likely going to increase security, but considering the severity of this attack, news will undoubtedly reach more of the cultists, but also any other factions seeking the book. It won't be the cultists you have to worry about anymore.
We'll have to worry about them as well. Oh gosh. Okay.
All eyes
Yeah.
will be on poor. I forget the island name. Crap.
Tortuga. Tortuga's
Yeah, there we
Tortuga's
go.
the name of the island that you're on.
Yeah,
Isle
Tortuga.
of Galileo is where the book is meant to go.
All eyes are going to be on Tortuga. Through no real fault of its own.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see the book real quick. I'm gonna take out the blank book that Finny gave me.
Alpha, where's I'm? Wasn't she in the the other room where we were prior to the fight breaking out?
I ain't really been paying attention to him.
He's probably still in there.
Starkled, you here?
Hey, I'm fight's over.
Don't worry about
Eh.
it for now.
Wow, I was just
But
trying
yeah,
to give an excuse to get into the conversation.
Ocho's gonna ask to see the book and bring out the blank one that Finny got, or Finny gave him.
Yeah. Sure.
And he's gonna go. I didn't think I'd need to do this right now, but considering what just happened, it's probably a good idea. And I'll ask to borrow the book really quickly from Pent
Okay.
Montana
Oh,
has
I-
it right now, but
or
she'll-
Montana. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I see your plan. I think I see your plan.
she
And it
leans
is
down and hands you
glorious.
the book. Yeah, Montana leans down and hands you the book, Ocho.
Yes. So I will use papers, please, and not
Nice.
gonna obviously copy everything in the book. I just need to copy the very the front of it, just so it looks passable. And I also am going to use, because this is an illusion, so if anybody else like picks it up, it just becomes a blank book. But what I'm going to do is I also have some chalk, so I'm going to try to match everything on it with the chalk, just so if you need me to roll anything for that in particular.
I believe there is an action to forge documents. Hang on, let me check.
Because paper
believe
please
it is
already lets me
deception.
do that, but that's an illusion. And you do not, there's no limit on how long that goes. So we can do this now, unless you want to change it. I can do this now, and this will continue to look like the Book of Horizons pretty much until I don't need it. Or until
So-
somebody successes on a will save against it.
So we can use it as a feint if we need to.
Yes. Yeah.
You'll show your trump card.
Yeah, I think that's actually
is
what he's
my
using.
jump card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Mm,
But-
Using that in the middle of a police station. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, considering everything, I'm like, I don't think there's any other better time to do this.
Alrighty, so for
Just hope-
create
just hope-
forgery, go
Just hope they
ahead.
don't question you where you got that.
Don't worry about it.
I got it off the dark web.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't ask where on the dark web. I'm not telling you.
Hmm. So let me see here.
Yeah, I'll let you look.
Let me see what skills you've got here that you could roll. And you'd also get a +4 to the
Okay.
creating the forgery. I think it's normally a society check. Yeah. So it is a society check to create the forgery. But because you're also using your trump card to assist in creating this fake,
Yeah, like
I
I'm
will
trying
give
to
you.
make it as accurate as possible. So even if they
I-
pick it up,
I will
it
give you
makes
the.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will give you the full +4 to the check, so that is very high.
Oops. So society,
So, yeah, society +4 circumstance.
you got it. Society.
Society.
Also, don't you still have like a birthday 20 or something that you can use?
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I know.
I'll see
I know
what
two
the-
of you.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can
Should I
choose
use
to
the
use
birthday
it or
20
not.
right now?
The perfect copy.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use the birthday 20.
All right. So
We're
that will
doing the
be-
funny.
That would be a pretty good success. I'm not sure if it would be. Yeah, no, it's a crit success. So, using your birthday 20, which you no longer have, but I
Okay.
think that's a good thing to spend it on.
Yeah.
So, through it takes you a bit, but with the assistance of your trump card, Ocho, you work at creating this very, very elaborate and, in your eyes, a very, very convincing forgery. And while the item itself is normally mundane, because you use your trump card to create this mimic of the original item, it does give off a false magical signature. It's not perfect,
Let's go.
but it's enough to fool anyone only really taking a cursory look at it. I mean, if
Let's
they
go.
had the time, and the resources, they could probably uncover the fake. But you think it's pretty damn good. You know you do good work.
Yeah. Yeah.
We give this to Elon Musk.
And as you're doing this, Artoria looks over,
Yeah, do you hide using your
confused,
trump
kind
card
of
or not?
suspicious. Yeah, do you hide this at all, or you do this like out in the open?
I'm
in
doing
front
this
her?
kind of out in the open.
Oh boy. Okay. So we also. I mean.
Our identity suit's just gonna get revealed. Oh no.
Like I'm kind of like off to the side. I've taken the book off to the side, but I'm not like hiding it that well, you know.
I mean, if he questions it, I mean, I guess we still have to start asking the question: do we want to come clean about being suits?
Yeah.
Run away, Steven.
But I mean, I am using both the mundane method and the trump card, so like you know, it's just something I do.
Actually,
That might be a perception check. If
if you
anything.
pull out the trump card, how sneaky are you about using the trump card? Are you like flagrantly open about it? You're not hiding it, or are you trying to be like subtle and sneaky, like Pent was trying to before when he used his before?
I think
Okay.
I'll still try to be a bit sneaky about it, but like if I need to either do a check or if she needs to make a check, like whatever needs to happen.
Alright, so if you want to be sneaky about it, roll me a stealth check, please.
I am great at this.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it would be really funny if
It's pretty good.
this
at
got
it, yeah.
discovered. Yeah, you're actually pretty good at those. Okay.
Yeah. So she sees you working, but you managed to keep your trump card fairly well hidden. You don't think she managed to get a glimpse of it. All she sees you is busying yourself in creating this forgery.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all she really sees, and she peeks over your shoulder during your process, but you manage to hide your trump card in time. Huh, that's quite some skill you've got there. If I didn't know any better, that book in your hands is the original.
Pretty impressive, right?
Where'd you learn to do forgery like that?
Wow. Draw more
Yes,
attention to
indeed.
me, why don't you?
Where did you learn how to create such good forgeries?
Look, I was a
Hello.
hauler. I did a lot of, junking. Sometimes you need to make things look a little nice. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not in the business anymore.
That sounds so sus.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, they have no warrant. They have. They have a reasonable suspicion of, hey, we're some super spot, like, fucking agent for some super criminal organization.
Watson wanders over around Artoria and looms over you, Ocho.
Yeah, I'm just like looking
sniffs.
up. Hi, Watson.
Bork, bork, bork.
Hey, bud.
Sniffs at the book. Bork, bork, bork.
It's pretty good, right?
Watson barks in affirmative. Bork.
I'm gonna
Starts
take a
like,
step back, and then I'm gonna give the original Book of Horizons back to Pent.
Drop into Space's pouch. Also, dematerialize his field.
as you tuck the book away, Pent, Montana will stare at the group. So what's the plan now? If all these people are still going to continue going after this thing, no matter where you go, it doesn't matter, they'll probably find you. And
Almost certainly.
nods. Well, one option is to place the book into protective custody with Warehouse 24, as was originally intended. However, it would still be the same problem. No matter where you take the book, someone will come looking for it, and it's a matter of how strong our defenses are against whatever forces they have. So there's no guarantees that the book will remain safe forever.
I have a plan, though. It may
What
be
may
dumb,
that be?
but what if the best way to make it disappear is to use it originally how it was supposed to?
You're suggesting we go to the island of Galileo and use it for ourselves, then?
If it's off and beyond the void, wouldn't it be safe from the cultists?
It would be safe from everyone who wanted it, really.
You see Montana tilt her head to one side and make a face. So, wait a minute. So your plan, your great, masterful plan, is to take a priceless god relic, go to the island of Galileo, use it to open a portal to who knows where, and hurl it off into space or who knows where?
We never said it was a great plan. We said it was a plan.
Yeah.
And if that's what takes it to get it out of the hands of the clutches of everyone who would want it, then that may be just what it has to come to. Though, in theory, if it has more combative powers, we could simply lure those who would want it to the island and take them out in one fell swoop.
She
Just
she
like-
smiles.
I don't know. That seems like a lot of work
She
and
smiles
really
and jerks her
dangerous.
thumb. She smiles. I don't know. That sounds like a pretty damn good plan to me. Take care of all your enemies all at once, but I mean, it could backfire. They could, kill you, especially if they all
Well-
decide to team up or something.
Well, two of them are currently fighting each other. So, or presumably fighting each other. Let's see. The cultist would probably be it. Would probably be the primary worry. Though it is not impossible for some other faction. It is not out. It is never out of the realm that some other faction might appear.
Mhm. And we have more to worry about.
I'm well aware.
The mention of the cult, you see Artoria's expression darken a little bit. Well, the cult may not be a worry forever, particularly with how the cult busters deal with such cults in the first place.
This is fair. Looks at Finny. Should we tell them? Should we come clean?
Honestly.
No, this is me asking out of character for the record.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Hmm.
Do we come
Okay.
clean?
Okay. Here's the
I
thing.
don't know. I don't.
Okay.
There is no wrong answer here.
Well, here's my opinion that I know that former suits do exist and they do work with police
Yeah.
force.
This is correct.
As long as
There
they
is
can
a whole faction.
as long as they can negotiate a deal,
Yeah,
they can get protection and
you guys
stay
would
safe.
know. You definitely would know that
Yeah.
there are former suits who have managed to leave the organization, and not really sure what they're doing now. But you know that the wild card actually, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, if
you know that the
anyone would know
cards
the wild
exist.
cards,
Yeah.
if anyone would probably know the wild card's existence, it would probably be Penn, as an
Yeah.
actual field operative.
Yeah. So, who would know
Oh,
this?
could always-
I think everybody in the party who's been there for more than a year or so, everybody except for really Ocho and I'm, like, because Pent would know because he is a spy, he's a field operative, he would know. So pretty much
Yeah.
everybody except Ocho would know about the existence of the wild cards. So, yeah, Finny, Hexa, and Grave would know for sure because they've been there for a while. They were there before
The fall.
of GenCorp and the suits purge. So you'd know.
and how there's even like high-ranking wild cards like the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys would know of the existence of the wild card. So for the benefit of Rudy, although I can have you roll, I think you have suits lore probably.
Any suits.
Yeah.
We
okay.
all have. We have experts. We have expert suits lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could have you roll that to see how much you know about the wild cards. I mean, are you guys discussing this in character?
No, I think this is a lot of
no,
character.
this is giga out of character right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Although-
yeah, it's super out of
Penton-
character.
Although Pent and Finny are probably thinking about it.
Yeah.
We're
So-
we're definitely thinking about it.
So, yeah, you probably won't need to roll this, but I'll just
Okay.
explain for your benefit, Rudy,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this is kind of important to this out of character discussion right now. So, 7 years prior was the fall of GenCorp and the purge of the old Suits organization, where a lot of former agents were either killed or defected, or just, disappeared into the wind, never to be seen again. Some of these who orchestrated the fall and defected became an organization known as the Wild Cards, consisting mainly of Suits agents who wanted to make up for all of their past misdeeds, or at least try to make things right. Most of them are faces, and there's a couple of numbers among their ranks, but they're kind of spread out. They're loosely organized. They're not really a formal organization, but they're around. And for all of you except for Ocho, you would have heard stories about higher ranking agents coming up against some wildcards agents, trying to take them down, because they're a consistent thorn in the Suits and Gen Corp side. Because what is more dangerous than a former disgruntled employee who knows all of your tricks and all of your secrets?
True.
Real.
They're a loose end in need of trimming. So you guys would definitely know about the wild cards and the identities of a couple of members, but as for where they are, you don't know.
Yeah.
You just know that they exist and they work with law enforcement and other organizations to help take down Gen Corp, among other things.
I think
Yeah.
out of character, Ocho would, or saying this out of character, Ocho would not want to tell the police anymore because he basically wants to get this done and be out of the Suits and just kind of be more or less at peace and play video games. But
I think all of us out of character know that's not gonna be that simple.
oh yeah.
That's
So-
my thing. Hello.
You can have multiple gamers in a group.
That's true. We can.
But that would be kind of his line of thinking, so he would not want to tell the police. Like, basically doesn't want to be any more involved than he needs to be. But
Yeah.
if the group decides to, he will go with the group.
Of course. Ultimately, in and out of character, I'm fine. I mean, hence slightly leaning towards should tell, because it means that we can get probably more help and can blow the lid on the weakened state of the Suits at current.
Mm-hmm.
But out of character, I have no like super strong leaning either way. Either way, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are your thoughts on the matter, Hexa?
I'm fine with sticking with you guys on it at this point.
No, out of
Or-
character.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
Out
an
of-
out
they're
of
out of
character
character.
session right now. Whether
Oh, oops.
or not the group should reveal themselves as Suits, because it is a very, very big decision, and there's risks
Yes.
either way. Very
And
big
Correct.
risks.
and if we hide it and they show up to kill us,
yeah.
we'll be in bigger trouble.
witness protection program. Let's go.
Yeah, sort of. So the point is that let's all be real here. We know the Ace of Diamonds is coming after us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight her,
Yeah.
even if it's slightly weakened. Like, so slightly metagame. Well, not that metagame. We kind of just know that she could have had this thing for herself if she wanted to ages ago.
Yeah.
But let us get it instead.
Yeah. So realistically, wouldn't it make sense to try and gather as many people to our side to help in the
Yeah.
coming fight? Because we're gonna have an ace after us, and that's like a minimum level 10, and that's very spooky.
We're gonna need help.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think it's the best decision, honestly.
Send help. Send help.
Send help.
Send
So
help.
and
That girl
And
is
if-
scary. Send help.
Send help.
and And in theory, as long as we do it very hush-hush, we could, in theory, reveal that we're suits without it getting out. In theory.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We don't know who's. We're we're pretty damn sure that Atoria isn't a double agent, a triple agent, actually. Excuse me.
True. Like.
Nah, she
So-
ain't no snake, vouch.
So, in theory, we go back in the conference room, we tell her, in theory, we're chilling and can still use the suit facilities for the time being.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
Or we
Alright, I'm with
we
this.
pull the biggest con game of our lives and just convince them that we're gonna double cross them. And if our superiors have questions, we just say, "No, we're gonna double cross them. Don't worry."
Okay. I think it's a plan.
So
We go back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wish
Okay.
we could get
I'm fine with
Imes and
this.
Kobu's input on this, but alas. Actually, we could end here.
Yeah.
We are like, oh, it's fucking tired. God damn it.
Actually, I got something.
We're...
I've got a little something up my sleeve, so you can let this go for a
Yeah.
little longer.
Let it go a little longer.
Okay.
Alright. Wait, let's cook.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Let
not
us
scheming at
go.
all.
Concerns
it's
me.
cryptic, but no, like, play this
Okay.
out. Play this
Or
out.
me.
Okay.
You'll love.
All right.
you'll like
All
this,
right.
I'm sure.
Well.
I
Alright, red
do we
death
go
flag for
back into-
Artoria has been planted.
let her cook, I guess.
I kinda have to, she's the GM.
Okay.
Do we go back into the other room, or?
Let's bring this up then.
Hey, Artoria.
She
Could we-
Artoria nods at you. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Could we
go ahead.
go back into the interrogate? No, it's not interrogation room. Conference room? Conference room. We there's something else we need to say, and it needs to be in the most private of confines.
Oh,
You s-
private-ish. It's got 2 bullet holes in it.
That's true.
You see one of Artoria's eyebrows arch almost above the rims of her glasses, but she nods. All right. Of course, and she nods to Ignacio. Please, stand guard outside the door if you don't mind. We should keep this conversation rather private. And she'll start heading back towards the conference room. And as you guys start heading back, Montana stares after you. Should I wait out here, or what do you guys want me to do?
Hmm. What do you think, Alex?
That would fall to the to law enforcement, as you're currently in their premises, not ours.
I mean, I'd say if she's being targeted, she should probably know as well. But yeah,
Then I suppose.
Sure. You can come with us. Just to
You
put your
guys-
mind at ease.
You guys don't sound entirely sure, but okay. I guess I'll listen in. If it's that important, and then she'll follow after you. And then Ignacio will stand guard outside the door. So you're not disturbed. Oh, no, Bloodstain does not join with you. Hang on, there we go. I forgot to get
Yo,
rid of that
Bloodstain, my
Bloodstain.
homie.
My homie Bloodstain!
I'll go hard for a gang name.
Ignacio stands outside the door, closes it behind him, and Artoria moves to the front of the conference room. Alright then, this should be secure enough. What was it that you wanted to say?
Be as blunt as possible. We're suits agents.
Yeah.
There is dead silence in the room for several long, uncomfortable seconds. You see Montana stare around at you, and she suddenly looks. She suddenly seems to. Her expression seems to say, "Oh shit, am I in danger again?" And her expression looks a little bit hurt. What? You guys have been suits agents this whole time?
Yes.
Yep.
From the minute you met
Yeah.
us.
Sorry, not sorry, I guess. It's kind of part of the job description.
She slumps her shoulders. Well, now I feel stupid.
Mm.
I mean, I've heard all the stories about suits agents, and never thought I'd run into one. But...
Or 6 of them.
Or 6, yeah. You know what they say, you run into a suits agent, you're pretty much dead, right?
Better stupid than dead.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point, and... I don't know, you guys seem kind of nice for suits agents. You did help me out back at the park, and you prevented me from
correct.
being captured just now, so...
We're
I
not
don't
necessarily field agents, per se.
I'm out of this group of 6. I am the only one who is an active field agent. Everyone else operated out of the local headquarters.
Plus, Finney likes you. You're a big nerd like him.
Okay, you don't have to say that.
It's true.
You see Montana's face turn bright red, and she starts stammering and she starts fiddling with her hat. Okay,
-1,
Aside from
Ocho.
that-
-1.
we reveal this in the intention that while our ultimate mission as a group at first was to secure the Book of Horizons for the use of the suits and Gen Core, we have since come to the determination that we wish to defect, as we believe the power of the Book of Horizons does not belong in either the cult or Gen Corp's hands.
Yeah. After working for them, thinking about what they could do with that book is,
They wish to use it to quote unquote he physically does quote unquote motions, reverse their fortunes after the recent incident with one of their agents up in a different continent.
Montana lets all of this information sink in, and the expression on her face looks conflicted, like she's thinking about all this. So, you're not the bad guys in this situation, or you're trying not to be?
We are very likely guilty of it. We are responsible for a number of things. Will not deny. I am a spy. There is no other way to put it. I am in fact responsible for espionage. Those who pointed I'm an Ocho, they're responsible for well, one of them is responsible for morally if not, while not potentially illegal, incredibly morally reprehensible things, such as the creation of the blockchain.
Look,
And
we do money. That's what we do.
She whirls on you.
Just kind of gives a
Ocho,
shrug.
looks at you incredulously. Wait, that was you?
Yeah, like he's trying to be casual about it. It's like, yeah, it was me. You know.
Twirl's non-existent hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
And I'm in charge of artifact. I'm in charge of artifact storage and inventory. So, yeah. Our work
And
does line up.
And Hexa is a cyber warfare specialist. Who's two of the prisoners of which were her parents, who have absconded in the chaos of the attack on the station.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes.
Montana falls silent again, still not entirely sure what to make of all this.
What's Victoria doing right now, though? She hasn't responded at all.
Yeah.
Artoria is
It's unlocked.
unusually quiet as she listens to all of this information.
We reveal this and the knowledge that we know one of the ace, that at a minimum the ace of diamonds is going to come after us. Or going to come after the book. Should we make good on our plans to defect at the island of Galileo and use the power for our own gain, or to secure our own freedom.
Artoria is sitting perched against the front desk in the conference room, her chin resting in one palm. She considers something, and after a while, the tiniest hint of a smile tugs at the corner of her lips. Well, this certainly is a lot that you've revealed in confidence. To be honest,
Indeed.
I did suspect that there was far more to your group than you were letting on. So, your identity of being Suits agents doesn't really come as a surprise. And her smile grows a little bit wider. Well, to be honest, if you're aiming to defect, I think you'll find yourself in quite a bit of good company, considering I've dealt with some former Suits agents who've defected in the past as well.
Hmm.
By
Actually,
coincidence, then.
I believe they refer to their organization as the Wild
The Wild Guards, yes.
Mm-hmm. In fact, after this whole situation here at the station, I had actually been planning on enlisting the help of one such agent.
Who might that be?
If I recall, he is the Ace of Spades.
What?
But what
Huh?
was his name?
Ace of Spades to... Whoa.
Ah, yes, I remember his name now. Or the name that he used to go by. I believe he still uses it. I believe it's Ichiro Muramasa. And
Does that ring any bells to us?
yeah. Oh yeah, it does. So Grave, Hexa, and Finny, who would know exactly who this is, because he was the active Ace of Spades before the purge of the Suits. and he was one of the face agents that defected and helped orchestrate the downfall of GenCorp, along with the Ace of Hearts. And yeah,
Damn.
yeah, you guys would know him. Pent, however, the name is familiar to you for an entirely different reason. And you can actually roll. You have your smithing lore, correct?
Yes.
You may roll that.
This is
Rules
really a
about
fun
to craft
connection.
himself. Rules about to craft himself a lore drop.
Oh, true. Alright, +6 baby, we have plenty here.
That's honestly not
We
bad.
could.
That's actually
We
pretty
could.
good.
That's
All we
pretty good.
cooked.
Yeah.
Did cook today. I'll take it.
Alright, so Pent,
Yep.
in Ryushima, every person who takes up smith training or learns to make any sort of weapon in a forge knows the story of Masamune and his disciple Muramasa. And so the legend goes, Masamune was a famous swordsmith centuries ago, and he had an apprentice by the name of Muramasa. And Muramasa didn't really agree with his master's principles or how he conducted things and thought he could be better than him. And in an effort to outdo him, tried to create an unparalleled blade, but where his master put love and passion and patience into his work, Muramasa was very impatient, and much of his anger and rage went into his blades, which gave them a bloodthirsty air, which is the origin of weapons known as demon blades. And Ichiro Muramasa is the wielder of the very first demon blade. So that's what you know about the name.
That's the wielder of the first demon blade? A Ryoshiman legend.
That is quite a big deal. To get his help?
Quite. Former ace and urban and native legend aside, certainly an excellent pick for for getting assistance in the matter of the cult.
Well, where is he now?
That's probably confidential.
Well, confidential it may be. If I send word, he will surely be on his way. Normally, I believe he spends most of his time in his native Ryushima, but he has been assisting with certain matters from time to time. But if all it takes is a single call or text, and he'll be here.
Remarkable.
Say do it.
Absolutely remarkable. Yes, an ace is not. I'm sure
We need
that
help
that's the
ASAP.
world. I'm sure as the world learned during the fall of GenCorp and the purge of the suits that aces are no small fry in a fight.
And
We would be hard pressed to deal with the Haze of Diamond as we were.
Indeed. And if what you say is true, that your desire to turn a new leaf is sincere, then it's entirely possible that Ichiro would be able to help you in that regard. Start a new life, or perhaps turn your attentions towards more productive and positive things. But that is up to you.
Of course. I can assure you that my intentions to turn a new leaf are as sincere as they can get. No one other would, not many others would dare to reveal that they have a priceless, powerful artifact in their possession, and that they are a agent of a supposed to be dust upon the wind organization in the same day.
Well, I'm not sure if my word means much, but everything that you've said here will not leave this room. I will keep my word. I will not tell anyone. This information is between yourselves and I.
Once the Book of Horizons has been handled, we can more officially speak upon matters of defecting, as it were. Since if we manage to slay an ace, well, cat's out of the bag.
Access question.
Little off topic, but what's the survival rate of the defected suits agents you've helped? Just curious.
That's a good question.
A morbidly good question, but a good question nonetheless.
Artoria smiles wryly. Well, that depends, really. The ones who decide to fade into the background to live more normal lives tend to have it much better than those who decide to continue taking the fight to their former employers. The wild cards aren't many, but they've amassed a decent number over the years. You weren't the first to defect, and you're certainly not going to be the last, I'd assume. But there is no guarantee for safety or protection even after you leave.
A non-zero noted.
Indeed. Unless you decide to completely fall off the grid, or completely change your identity or appearance and just become nobody. Disappear, become someone else. But again, if they're very determined to find you, well, odds are they very well might. Although, to be fair, the number of incidences I've heard of wild cards and defected suits being murdered by their former compatriots, it's not very many. So hopefully that's encouraging. She smiles awkwardly, and even she's not really sure she's convinced that's the real number.
I didn't realize I was playing Mafia 1, but okay.
Nice.
If you know, you know.
Well, what'll we do now?
I guess it's finding the Isle of Galileo, no?
Montana will nod. I mean, if that's what you guys really want to do, Do you really think finding the Isle of Galileo and chucking the book into the void is going to end this situation permanently?
Um, Realistically, not. We will likely be hunted. We will likely be particularly hunted for the rest of our days. As well, discovery of an artifact like this is nigh a once in a lifetime opportunity for some, for an organization, on struggling as it is, as the suits currently on are post incident and post incident with in the other country, in another continent.
Montana purses her lips and she falls quiet for a minute or so as she wrestles with the decision. I mean, it's such an amazing relic. It really belongs in a museum or back with the Order of Galileo, but if this thing is so dangerous and puts you guys at risk, well, you helped me, so you know what? I'll help you. If you want to chuck the book into the void, well, you know what? I'll help you do it. Since I guess I'm the perfect candidate to help you get to the Isle of Galileo.
Actually, I'd rather not throw it into the void, because then that means my parents will get it. It's kind of a messy situation.
Well,
They can't get it
Uh,
if they can't
well,
leave with it.
in theory,
they are
in theory,
void seekers. They are void seekers. I'm just saying.
well, the void of the abyss and the theorized void of space are in fact different things. And in theory, the Book of Galileo leads one through the void of space. In theory.
Fun.
In regards to the cultists, I should be utterly transparent about how my unit tends to deal with cults this dangerous. I've not done so personally. I personally find it distasteful, but our directives within the Cult Busters is once we thoroughly investigate a situation and are able to determine whether or not a particular cult sect is great risk to the public at large, we are given leave to forcefully eradicate them down to the last. And I know in the past that is what has been done. So, if the Void Seer cult is one of your primary concerns, it won't be that way forever. Once my unit gets word of the Void Seer's activity, if we're able to round up as many as we can uproot the entire cult.
You may be able to nip the bud of the cultists, but you can't kill an idea.
She nods gravely at you, Finny. Such is the nature of faith, I believe. People will believe in what they want to believe. Once an idea gets in their head, there's no getting it out. An endless cycle, but that is what we have to deal with.
Finny nods.
You may not be able to kill an idea, but at the very least, in uprooting these cults, the goal is to deter people from acting on those ideas. It's not an ideal solution, but it's better than nothing.
Certainly.
Well then,
Even with the cult, we gotta get this out of the hands of the suits as well.
indeed. It seems you have a game plan in mind. You know who your enemies are. I think all that's left to do now is figuring out how to deal with them one by one, while also dealing with the book. I'll help in whatever manner I can, and Ichiro, when he arrives, will probably be able to offer some assistance.
Any assistance will be appreciated.
It will be greatly appreciated. Though it will likely have to be somewhat covert, as while we wish to cut ties. I mean, there are still some privileges that we would like to use just for a little while longer before we depart.
She nods. Of course.
Plus we'll be able to take some nice information on the way out.
You see a smirk form on her lips. Of course. For now,
You think? Mhm.
For now, you can carry on as you have been. But we'll have to act quickly and plan quickly. Because undoubtedly word will get out that the Book of Horizons is no longer on the market and in the possession of one of the parties interested in obtaining it in the first place. So, once word of that gets out, the hunt is on. So we'll be short on time.
There's no true guarantee that the Void Seers will openly espouse, as it would give their enemies the chance to make a move on it.
Probably not, but word gets around.
This is true.
Well, a good way to counter that would be to do a counter rumor, right?
Well, we do have a nigh perfect forgery.
Holds up book.
Well then, seems we have all, if not most, of the tools in hand to carry out a plan.
All we need is Ichiro to get here, and we can start.
Certainly, we
Of
will
course.
spend what funds we have available upon preparing in the meantime.
Very well then. It seems we're all on the same page. So, you are dismissed for now. You may go about your day. Until Ichiro arrives, I will remain in touch, and I will let you know. And I will arrange a meeting. That way we can go ahead and figure out how to end this situation once and for all. And then we can sort out You have futures after all this.
Mm-hmm. That's fine with me. So, Pent,
Fine by me. Yes, Finny.
this will be your last chance to get your file.
Well, it will. So it will.
If you want that, I can try to help.
Surely they'll have it digitally, right? Surely.
Yeah, surely.
I mean, there's also no guarantee. It's also the point of they might try and scrub the record of me once our defection is carried out.
I'm just trying to find a positive in a shit sandwich, man. Come on.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
I
That's
suppose
why
we'll
I
just
say this is your last chance.
last good chance at any rate. I suppose we shall just have to make the attempt once more when we go back to base next. If we can go back to base next.
We'll just have to be careful about it, that's all.
Of course. Besides, I did call Hexa a cyber warfare specialist. Hardly they'll be able to get in this time.
Maybe with the help of Grave.
Never an impossibility.
All right, I think this
That's
is
where we
actually
end.
probably a good place for us to stop for today.
Okay.
A little shorter than normal, but this is a good
By
stopping
much,
place.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, granted, we also started like 20
We
minutes
started
late,
kind of late, but
half hour late. It's chilling.
it's fine. We're good.
So, had some scuff.
Some scuff, but hey, you know,
Woo.
this is still a good